Hey guys, how are you all doing today? So, it is nearing the end of the Halloween season and I thought I would do the If I Were a Vampire tag. Now, I have been meaning to do this for a while. I have just been so caught up in life at the moment that I have not been able to get many videos recorded, and there's only a few days till Halloween ends, so I really wanted to get this done before the season is over. I have it listed on my little pinboard in front of me and it's been there for about 2 weeks now. I just haven't gotten around to it. So I'm finally happy that I'm getting around to it. Now, this challenge was created by the lovely Rosebud. If you guys don't know who Rosebud is, I'll leave a link in the description box to her channel and her Twitter just in case you want to go and sub to her or follow her or check out any of her content. And yeah, there are a couple of rules that come with this challenge. Nothing too restricting. Basically, all you really got to do is create a sim self, and you need to turn them into a vampire. So you can either do that by manually turning them into a vampire by getting them bitten, or you can edit it in cast mode. You will need to use cheats for that though. And I think the other one is MC Commander. You can change them. It's just whatever tickles your fancy. You do it the way you want to do it. Me personally, I lost my old sim self, so I've got to recreate myself. And let me just say, I know it looks nothing like me, but I'm not the greatest at cast lookalikes. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that out there for you guys. But anyway, so number 2 is basically we've got to tell a story about our vampire sim, how they became a vampire, you know, whether they have a coven, whether they have an archetype. And number 3, basically just showing Rosebud our edit or our video. And yeah, and also remembering to credit Rosebud, credit the creator of challenges, guys, because it really helps them out a lot. So anyway, I know we're not exactly up to the vampire section yet, but I'm going to start my story now just in case I run out of time, because I have a story in mind, but I'm kind of making it up on the spot. So if it's a little bit all over the show, you guys know why. So, I really enjoy the idea of going traveling one day, and I must say I really enjoy romance. Like, I'm a sucker for romance movies, and I am like into that really corny crap that you see on, like, I don't know if any of you guys watch Japanese dramas or Korean dramas, but the romance stories in those are really, really corny, but I really, really enjoy them. Like, really enjoy them. So I'm gonna be doing something a little, you know, a little bit romancy, I suppose, or I don't know yet. Again, I said I'm making this up on the spot. I've just kind of pre-thought of something that I think could be interesting. So yeah, bear with me. Let's get into the story. Okay, so my sim self really enjoys traveling, and she's finally getting her big chance to go and travel somewhere that she's always wanted to go. There's so many places she wants to go, so we're just going to start off with Dubai. Let's start off with Dubai. So she saved all her money, she's spent a lot of time trying to save and everything like that, and she finally gets to go on this trip. It's booked through some online, you know, travel group thingy, like Caity or something like that. If you guys don't know what Caity is, that's basically what it is, like a big travel group, and they organize everything for you. Little does she know though that the people she is going with are actually all witches, and they're not good ones either. They're a little bit evil. So she goes off on this trip, thinking these people are all normal people and all her friends and everything like that. She goes off with them, and while she's in Dubai, of course, she has to meet a guy, because that's what always happens in romance programs. They meet a guy. So she meets a guy, and you know, he's really cool, he's really nice, and he has these really weird eyes. Like, he's got a very different look about himself, and she's just kind of mesmerized by what he looks like, because she's never seen anybody who looks like him before. So oddly enough, this guy seems to be interested in her, and she's like, why? You're like this really unique looking human being, and you wanna hang out with me type of thing? Or something like that. So you know, as they do, they go and hang out and everything like that. And then we skip all the things in between and they fall in love, because that's what happens. You know, I don't even feel like this is my sim self, like me as a vampire. Let's just say I have a complete different personality, because I don't think I'd be like that in real life. But anyway, yeah, so they fall in love and she's like, oh yeah, okay then. And she's still on this trip. And this guy, I don't know what happens, but like the witches start getting all like bad and evil, I suppose, and like planning to come and kill my sim self. Let's just say kill. They need some ingredients for their potions or something like that. Maybe they need a human heart or a lung or something. They come along, they try to kill my lovely sim self, and who do you know comes, you know, running in to save the day but this guy that my sim self has met in Dubai. And he's like got super fast speed, he's like super strong, you know, all the typical vampire powers and stuff, and he wastes all of these witches, and they're like, you know, they basically lose to this vampire guy. And she's like, what, you're a vampire? He's like, yes, I am. So that's pretty much the end of the story. But yeah, pretty much. So she finds out he's a vampire, and maybe let's just say that he misses out on one witch. The witch manages to get her. She's on the brink of death, and he saves her by turning her into a vampire. And that's the end of the story. No. I must say, it was a little bit entertaining trying to make up a story just then. It was also difficult. I probably should have pre-planned the story, but hey, it's all good. There's a first time for everything. Anyway, I think we are coming up to the screenshots in about 10 seconds or so. So I will leave the video off here, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys!